Wait a second, Parker Brothers, what did you do to me? I lost a continent. I've been playing Risk my whole life and I'm missing a continent. Where did this seventh continent go? Ah, Antarctica, a seventh continent. Do you mean we're in a strange state in the earth right now? Where we have 6 continents that we know about and 1 continent that is in the dark to us, covered in ice, that is unknown to us. Ooh, that's a strange situation. Well, we said, well, actually, if we talk about some of the dark things and the conspiracy things, we're in a state where we barely even know what's the truth of the history and the past of the ancient civilizations of the 6 continents we can see. But there, even again, in the strangeness of the way your Lord Most High speaks, he says, وَفِي السَّمَاوَاتِ سَبَ سَمَاوَاتٍ وَمِنَ الْأَرْضِ مِثْلُهُنَّ وَالَّذِي خَلَقَ سَبَعَ السَّمَاوَاتِ. He made the 7 skies, and of the earth its like. So we've got 6 continents that we can see, and 1 continent that we don't know much about, that is yet to be uncovered, yet is yet to be thawed. Now, of course, we're not going to get into everything today, but you tell me, oh Disclosure fans, is there something on that 7th continent that we are supposed to know about? Is there any strange stories about that 7th continent? Do you hear things about government organizations and secret societies going to Antarctica? I don't know. Is there anything about that you've heard about? The stories are all out there, brothers and sisters. Just go start to find the patterns everywhere. But I'm telling you, even in the ancient Thule and all the secret societies that we're talking about and the Nazi plans, if you just understand the number 7, you're starting to be exposed to a lot. If you just played Risk and you think about the structure of the world, were you just playing a game or were you being trained for something more important? Well, we said we go back to the disclaimers. The companions gathered and they came to Ibn Abbas after the Prophet had passed away. They said, "Oh, Ibn Abbas, you know the deepness of the meaning of this verse. Tell us, what does it mean?" And we said at one time, he said, if I told you the truth, you would reject the faith. You would leave, and you wouldn't believe if I told you. On another time, he said, you might kill me. You might be so struck with awe that you would want to take my life because what I'm telling you is so outer worldly that you just can't put your grasp around it. But so far, all the things that I've been telling you about have been pretty amazing and incredible and deep and spiritual. So why is it that people refuse to tell you everything about what's been truly going on? And what is some of the more scary secrets in the dark that you have always known about, but your people in religious authorities and political authorities have yet to ever admit to you in open? To understand if there is a negative part in this patterning of 7, we said, we talked about some pop culture things about vampires and werewolves and the battle between lichens and vampires, right? Of course, we love our underworld theories and supernatural theories. Of course, the 7th son of the 7th son having supernatural abilities or being a vampire or a lichen or a werewolf. We talked about some of these scary things and we brushed over that. And so let's go back to the beginning, my brothers and sisters. We said that in the very beginning of the story, your Lord Most High creates Adam from the dusts of all the worlds and brings him to the court in the higher realms And we said even at that time, Adam sees above him the next higher realm from physicality, and he sees the various lights of the souls. So we know even from that point, the souls and the lights and the fractals and the patterns of all that is, of all you are, existed even before this physical manifestation of your higher self. As the highest self of Adam is brought in his holy and majestic form into the court, having no experience in duality. And the story begins, my brothers and sisters. And we said that was not the beginning of the story. That was the first day. One of the souls of the light took for the first time the physical creation that your Lord Most High had fashioned from the clay with his very hand to complete the final cycle in the grand design and plan of your Lord. Ooh, it's a strange thing. But Adam experiences the temptation, and the fall occurs, and the test for duality of what all of us learn to experience begins. And those of us who experience in duality what our Father experienced and know the truth of what we still remember from the higher realms and remind the rest of us of the fundamentals like our Father reminded us that there is a Lord Most High and He is the creator of all that is this world and the 7 worlds within. And all the other worlds in the sky above and all the stars and the planets that you know of and don't know of, and all the 7 heavens. And there will be prophets after me coming with the word of your Lord reminding you. And you are a blessed creation. Protect yourself and your family. And from the sons of Adam, the battle between Cain and Abel starts. And it starts like it always starts, with the trial over women, over who is going to marry someone else. It's a deep story, but it goes back always to bloodlines. Ooh. Why have all the spiritual enlightened people refrained from teaching you and just openly blurting out the reasons? It goes back to bloodlines. Protect your blood. You are sons of Adam. But the trial already begins with the first 2 sons. And for ages and ages of civilizations of man, the children of Adam on this world and then on many worlds have continued to cycle through this journey of spilling blood. We're not getting into the journey of blood today, but we're continuing in the pattern of 7. And we said at the time of Noah, before the time of Noah, that beings from the higher realms were interacting and beings from the inner earth were interacting. And before the timing of the flood, beings went into hiding within the seclusion and sanctity of the inner earth, as those who are wise enough to know did. And beings from the higher realms left, and many of the beings of earth left when they saw the signs of the flood. And Noah, as a son of Adam, was blessed to build the ark and save the blood of Adam, as all of the earth was destroyed, as a purging of blood again, so that there would be no mixing. And since then, again, this concept of reinforcing a seclusion on earth, of no mixing between the higher realms and the bloods, and the inner earth and the outer earth again. But we know there's always been other groups and other patterns and other people. And the sons of Adam continue to go on a pattern. And we get to the time of Abraham,